Hi and welcome to this week's episode of Wellness TV. What I'm going to talk to you about today is how these little guys, I'm not sure if you can see them, how they keep me and my family nice and healthy. I'll see you on the inside and I'll tell you more about it. Hi and welcome to this week's episode. What I'm going to talk to you about today is these little guys, and I'm not too sure if you can see them very well, but they're little jelly-like grains that they're called kefir. Now these here are water kefir, and I use water kefir to make a drink, and it's a bit like a natural soft drink. So I'm just going to show you how quick and easy it is to make kefir. So we start with grains. Now in the bottom of this jar you'll see there's a whole pile of grains in this jar. Now this bottle's actually been fermenting for a couple of days, so I'm just going to show you what we do with this. So this bottle here, I will, now that it's been fermenting, I'm actually just going to strain it off and I'm going to show you how we do it. Now strain it into another jar. I've got kefir going everywhere here. So now what I've got is I've got a jar that's got all these kefir grains in the bottom. Now all we do with this to make this work is we fill it up with water. Then we, actually just to drain a little bit of that water back off. Then we put some sugar in, and this is about 1/4 cup of sugar to this amount of, I have to clean up around here when I finish. Then all I do is I cover it back up, and I use muslin. So I'll just put that down. I cover it like that. Now all I do is I let that sit for a couple of days. I put it somewhere where it's nice and warm, not too far out of the sun. I cover it up with a dark cloth just to keep the fruit flies and everything off it, and I'll let that sit for a couple of days. And what's going to happen is those little grains in there are going to break down all of the sugar. They're going to ferment the sugar, and this bottle will then become a bit fizzy. Now that's called kefir, and then you can drink that, and that's a slightly fizzy, slightly soury taste. Now because I like my drinks really fizzy, I do one more thing. So I do what's called a double ferment. Now, as I said, what I did before is I poured all that kefir and I put it into this jar, and this jar's got some berries in it. Now, what I'll do with this is I will seal it up, and I'll seal it up with a proper lid this time, nice and tight. Now, I'm going to let that sit for another couple of days, and when I let that sit for another couple of days, this fruit in here is going to ferment even more. And when that's finished, what will happen is that will get really, really fizzy. And then I'll just put that in the fridge, and when I'm ready to drink it, I'll open it and I've got a fizzy drink. You can use all different types of fruits. These ones have got berries in them. Sometimes I use peach, I've used watermelon. I tend to use a lot of the fruit that's just about to go off anyway, so it's a good way of me just getting rid of fruit that hasn't been eaten in the fruit bowl. There's not a lot of that, but I just use that and I put it in there and I ferment it and let the bacteria in there break that down. Now the reason why kefir is really good is it's full of healthy bacteria, and that's really good for your gut. So this is a really easy way of getting probiotics into you and into your family, and I tell you, my kids love this stuff. Particularly in summer, it's a really nice refreshing drink. So you can get kefir grains online, go to eBay, places like that. They're quite cheap. You just keep using them over and over again. The more you feed them sugar, the more they grow. I will put a link to a website below this video which will give you more information. It's called culturesforhealth.com, and they've got lots of different videos of all different type of cultured foods. So I'll put that below the video, so if you want to find out more about how you can culture foods, you can go there. So I hope you've enjoyed that this week, and go ahead, make some kefir. Do you already make kefir? There's another type of kefir called milk kefir. Do you make it? Do you like it? How do you go with it? Let me know. Tell me your stories about making fermented foods. So until next week, see you then. Bye. Hi, just before I go, I'd love to tell you about the Secret Mums Business weekend experience that's coming up soon. If you're a mum in business and you are constantly juggling your family and your work responsibilities and it's causing you to feel stressed and overwhelmed, come along and learn the 7 steps to creating a business and lifestyle of your dreams. My aim with these workshops is to have lots of fun and enjoyment, as well as teaching you the simple things that you can do to create the life that you've always wanted. Plus, I'll also give you a signed copy of my new book called Secret Mums Business. Now, if you're interested in finding out more, visit my website www.secretmumsbusiness.net.au/workshop. There's only a few places available, so get in quick, and I hope I get to see you there. Bye.